Well, this week on Home Advantage with Kelly Warren of Kelly Warren and Associates, we're talking about flipping.
Yay.
Flipping, and not backflips.
I get excited about this stuff.
So do I. I think a lot of people do. I mean, the HGTV networks out there, and the do-it-yourself, and the Magnolia group over there down in Texas, they know what they're doing. But we know what we're doing here in the Valley too.
Yeah, you know why? Because as fun as it is for the investors and the people doing the work to see the house change, the buyers love it too. Who doesn't want to move into a completely redone house?
Right, and on top of that, I would think the neighbors, the people that live around these places that people are scooping up and changing into beautiful homes like this one, that's going to make property values
It does,
shoot up a little bit.
So it's good for everyone all around.
Okay, this specific house, I have to admit, when you sent us the address, we're like, where are we going? We're literally in a wonderful spot in Austintown, off of Mahoning Avenue, but you can't see it.
Dead-end location, park-like setting, close to like Dunkin' Donuts and the freeway. Like, what else do you need?
There's nothing else in the world, at least according to my world these days.
So if you're looking for a flip, the first thing they say is location, location, location.
Exactly.
Right? You can change everything but that.
So the flipping checklist for people, if you are thinking about doing this, location first, and then what? How much are we going to pay, and what's our budget? I would think.
Yeah, so that's what the savvy investor needs to be aware of is how much their profit needs to be, how much they need to have into the house, what repairs need done, what they're going to pay for the house, and all that comes together. And those numbers are things that only that investor can come up with. Everybody might have a different investment strategy or profit margin, or are you doing the work yourself, or are you contracting the work out? Because that changes the numbers on everything.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does. With this specific one that we're standing in, take me through some of the things that this flipper decided that they were going to do, because I know this was a huge project.
Yes. Well, you want to make sure that the house is safe, sound, and secure. So redoing roofs and decking and siding and things like that to make sure that the house is safe. New furnaces and hot water tanks to make sure that everything is running well and that the house is going to be in great shape for the next buyer. And then, of course, all of your cosmetics to make sure that you've got the in colors and the designs that people want.
Gray on gray. She loves it.
I love it. It's bright and open and cheerful.
It is. It is really,
and
really
it is
clean.
very stylish.
It really is, and you can pretty much do anything in here. When it comes to putting that kind of budget together, you just went through some pretty big dollar amounts. How do people pay for it? The financing available? Do you set that money aside and say, I'm not going to go over it, or how do you manage that?
So for those buyers that are buying the flip houses, it's great because they're getting all the new everything and they're just buying it for the one purchase price of the house.
Yes.
But for the investors who are doing the work, you've either got to have some cash to be working with, or you need to have a loan company that is well versed in rehabs and renovations and things like that. It is not something that you can just walk into with no money out of pocket and get a job like this done.
Got it. All right, so for people at home that are like, oh, that looks lovely, and I am ready to pounce, the address out here is
660 North Anderson in Austintown.
Very, very nice. And for more information and so many listings, go to kellysoldit.com or text or call
330-717-2689.
Thank you, Kel.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
You
Happy
too,
fall.
always.